Today, we're breaking down the 9 deadliest airport security mistakes people are making right now. From new ID rules to the tech glitches and packing fails that will wreck your trip before it even starts. If you want every trip you take this year to be smooth and stress-free, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. My whole goal here is to help you travel smarter, and you won't want to miss what's coming. Mistake #1. The real ID catastrophe. Alright, let's kick things off with the single biggest mistake you can make in 2025. Imagine the sheer panic. You're at the checkpoint, tickets in hand, and the TSA officer says, "Sorry, this ID isn't valid for air travel." May 7th, 2025 is the hard deadline. After that, your old standard driver's license is worthless for flying and the US show up with one, and the TSA will turn you away. You will miss your flight. The deadline kept getting pushed back for years, but the final enforcement is here. So how do you know if you're compliant? Pull out your license. A real ID usually has a star in the top corner. An enhanced driver's license might have a flag. If you don't see one, get to the DMV now. Appointment wait times can be brutal. The only way around this is to use another valid form of ID like a passport card, or a military ID. Don't let a simple piece of plastic ruin your entire trip. Mistake #2. The digital ID dilemma. Next up is the digital ID. Many states now offer a mobile driver's license, MDL, right in your phone's digital wallet. It's the future and it's convenient. So where do people screw up? They only bring their digital ID. I saw this happen last month. A traveler confidently taps their phone. Nothing. The app is frozen. Their battery is at 3%. Pure, unfiltered panic. They had no physical backup. The tech is fantastic when it works, but not all airports are equipped for it yet, and technology can fail. If your phone dies, the app glitches, or the scanner is down, you're left with no valid ID. The fix is simple. Absolutely set up your digital ID, but always carry your physical, real ID-compliant card as a solid backup. It's completely non-negotiable. Mistake #3. Automated and self-screening lane confusion. The old single-file security line is disappearing. You see a new empty self-screening lane and think you've hit the jackpot. But then you step up and it feels like you're trying to operate a spaceship. You fumble with the bin, feeling the eyes of the entire line burning into your back. Here's where people get tripped up. They freeze up because it's unfamiliar, which completely defeats the purpose of a faster lane. Airports are rolling out automated screening lanes, ASLs. Instead of one person loading a bin at a time, ASLs have multiple stations so 4 or 5 people can prep at once. If a bag gets flagged, it's automatically diverted to a separate belt for inspection without stopping the whole line. Self-screening lanes, like those in Las Vegas, are like self-checkout at the grocery store, complete with a video guide. Before you step up, take a second to watch others, follow the signs, and don't be intimidated. Mistake #4. The Great Shoe Shuffle of 2025. For nearly 2 decades, we've been programmed to kick off our shoes at security. It's a reflex. But I just watched a TSA officer wave person after person on, telling them to leave their shoes on. This old muscle memory is now a huge bottleneck. Thanks to a major policy shift announced in July 2025, taking your shoes off is no longer the default rule for standard US screening. This has been the rule for TSA precheck for years, but now advanced screening tech is making it possible for everyone. Now, this doesn't mean no one takes their shoes off. Heavy boots, shoes with a lot of metal or orthopedic footwear might still get flagged. And if an officer tells you to, you still have to do it. But the baseline rule has changed. The key is to listen and watch. Don't go on autopilot. Keeping your shoes on unless told otherwise makes the line move significantly faster for everyone. By the way, if you're still watching, you're already ahead of most travelers. Let's keep going. Mistake #5. Clueless about carry-on contents. This is a classic mistake with brand new 2025 traps. You bring a perfectly wrapped gift for a loved one, and security has to tear it to shreds to see what's inside. The gift is fine, but the presentation is ruined. Another one? Food. That souvenir jar of jam or peanut butter? It's considered a liquid. Same goes for creamy cheeses, hummus, and even snow globes. If it's over 3.4 ounces, it's getting tossed. And then there's smart luggage. If your suitcase has a built-in charger, the lithium battery must be removable, or you can't check it. If you have to gate check the bag, you must pop the battery out and bring it with you into the cabin. Finally, the 311 liquids rule is still in full effect. All liquids in 3.4-ounce containers or smaller, inside one quart-sized bag. You can bring larger amounts of medication or formula, but you have to declare it for a separate inspection. Mistake #6. Your outfit is a red flag. Think of your outfit as its first conversation with the scanner. Some outfits just scream, "Search me." I once saw a guy in a baggy hoodie, cargo pants with a dozen pockets, and chunky metal necklaces get stopped. It was a 10-minute ordeal of removing layers and a full pat-down while the rest of us sailed through. His clothes were just a walking collection of red flags. Anything that blocks the scanner's view, has hidden metal, or is excessively bulky will trigger an alarm. Avoid baggy clothes, large metal belt buckles, and excessive jewelry. Even the underwire in a bra or a few bobby pins can set it off. The fix is to dress simply. Wear comfortable layers you can easily remove if asked, and empty every single pocket before you get in line. The less you have that can trigger an alarm, the faster you'll get through. Mistake #7. Flying blind without an app. Relying on the big departure screens at the airport is like trusting last week's weather forecast. I saw a family at gate C12 hear the final boarding call for their flight. From gate D30, a 15-minute panic-fueled sprint away. The gate had changed 45 minutes ago, but the screen hadn't updated. The airline app on their phones would have sent an instant alert. They were flying blind, and it almost cost them their entire trip. In 2025, not having your airline and airport apps on your phone is a rookie move. The airline app gives you instant alerts for gate changes, delays, and boarding times. Airport apps can show live security wait times so you can pick the shortest line. Don't be the last to know about a critical change to your itinerary. Mistake #8. The dead phone debacle. This is a truly modern travel nightmare. Your phone is your ID, your boarding pass, and your connection to the world. Imagine pressing the power button at the security checkpoint and nothing. The screen is black. The one charging outlet you can find is broken. You're a digital ghost, helpless at the checkpoint with no ID and no ticket. Relying only on your phone is a completely avoidable disaster. Airports have dead zones and never enough outlets. The fix is simple and has multiple layers. Have a backup. Carry a fully charged power bank. Screenshot your boarding pass. Better yet, print a paper copy. It's immune to bad batteries and spotty Wi-Fi, and it might just save your trip. Mistake #9. The surprise carry-on shakedown. You've passed security and you're strolling to the gate, feeling victorious. Then the gate agent gives you the look and points to the sizer cage. Your carry-on doesn't fit. It's half an inch too wide. Now you have to pay a shocking fee to check the bag you thought was free. This isn't bad luck. It's a business model. Airlines are cracking down on carry-on size and weight limits harder than ever, especially with the rise of basic economy fares. In fact, some of these fares no longer include a carry-on at all, only a small personal item that fits under your seat. A bag that was fine last year might cost you a hefty fee now. Before you pack, check your airline's website for the exact dimensions and weight limits. Use a tape measure and a scale, and remember to include wheels and handles. Ignoring the rules is a gamble the airline almost always wins. Getting through airport security in 2025 is a new game with new rules. Your ID is a key, and you need the right one. You need to dress for the scanner, not just the destination, and you must have a backup for your backup plan. Avoiding these 9 mistakes isn't just about saving time. It's about protecting your peace of mind and starting your trip without the stress that can ruin a vacation before it even begins. Travel is supposed to be an escape, not an obstacle course. Travel should be an adventure, not a punishment. I want to hear your story. What's the worst airport security nightmare you've ever witnessed or survived? Drop it in the comments below. The best stories are the ones we all learn from. Safe travels.